Good luck.
Stewart from Great Britain in white. Mehdiyev of Azerbaijan in the blue. Well, Max's father isn't in the chair. It's one of our national coaches from Great Britain, and was probably too nervous to come out there. Or he hasn't, or he's most probably forgot his suit and couldn't come out. It's most probably that's the reason, but yes. He'll be in that crowd there, sitting on the edge of his chair. And his poor mum will be at home, shaking to bits. Very, very close indeed, just into the first minute. Really nothing there to say one way how it's going to go at this moment, but Judo's going to be awarded to, I think it's just to Great Britain. Oh, goodness me. So, and that's just woke him up. That's just put a fire in his belly, really. That's just made him more determined. The Ochigari, or the counter there, but he just rescued it. Oh, he had an opportunity, a bit of was apprehensive there. Good counter attack there. Mammadali really having a couple of really good attacks there. There's one of them, as we've seen, very, very close to scoring. Very close indeed. Still only one Judo on the board right now. Oh, no, it's two from here. So Max Stewart, two Judos. Not a good position to be in. 1 minute 50 on the board.
He needs to. No.
He needs to really change the pace now and start a little bit more belief in himself. And he's a very, very good technician, but he hasn't changed that pace. He's really playing into the arms of this young man from Azerbaijan. He's playing his game.
Third Judo.
And that's the third now. One more result in a hand sokimaki. So really, he has to be gutsy enough and commit himself. And you know, he's actually got really good judo. So Max is now, it's an all or nothing situation. He'd rather, I'm sure he'd rather go out trying to throw for 10 than actually going out with a hand sokimaki for negative judo. And he needs to really start piling that pressure on. And not really worry about the consequences of what could happen, because at the end of the day, he's in a very, very vulnerable situation now, and he's really got to now change that pace and just go for it. He's got to have a real heart of a lion. He's got to fight like mad to come stay back, and that's, if he works like that, he's got the judo to do it. Again, yes, yeah. Well,
Yuko.
I'm not so sure, because there was a slight pause in it. It wasn't a continuation the way he landed, yeah, Yuko, but there was that slight pause, which most probably wasn't the reason. That was the reason he never got that Yuko. But again, it's just showing what he's capable of doing, and he has to attack. He has to now start putting them in and being first. Yes! Ooh. 35 seconds. He's just got to go for it. There's no shame in really giving 110%. If he gets thrown for 10, he gets thrown. Better than getting a Judo against him.
Yes.
That's I'm a great believer in that. I'd rather be thrown as an athlete for 10, trying, than actually being told by a referee I just wasn't doing enough.
Yes.
And the fact that he has actually got good judo, is capable, and all he needs is a score. Yeah. Well, they're all crying Yuko, but there was the flexibility of getting out of it. As you can see, hooked in for the Koichi, then the Oichi. If he'd... No.
7 seconds.
7 seconds. Oh, fingers crossed. Come on, Max.
You can do it.
It's an all or nothing. He's got to really make that ditched.
1 second.
Well, I don't think he's going to do it. I really don't. But no. Well, that's a sad situation. Max, he did so well throughout the day, and obviously met with a very tactical player here. Sadly, those Shidos came very quickly, too early, really, for him. Look at that. Oh, very, very strong, but...
He has a nice opportunity.
He's got the potential, he's got real potential, but I just felt in that final that he played safe for too long at the beginning.
Yes.
And if he'd really fought the way he did in that last minute, he could have won that match. So, but a great win for this young man. As you can see, hooking in there, but look at the power. And